Day one's almost over. Joubert's filling in the gaps in the tiles so Graham can paint the floor later tonight.
Now, you remember I'm going to do this colour washing, which is using quite strong, spicy colours. We're going to do an orange wash. But the base colour, it'll help it if there's a bit of colour in. I've got three. I've got a light, a medium, and a darker colour.
What do you think?
The medium. I like that.
Yeah.
The medium ones.
I must say, this dark is not happening for me, so let's put the lid on that.
I'll go with this one then. The
yeah,
medium.
that one's
nice
going to work quite
colour,
well. Yeah.
With the sofa colours.
Yeah,
too.
excellent choice. Do you know, I do like brushing it. Do you know rollering? It puts like a dappled finish on the paint.
Oh, I see, yeah.
And that glaze is going to be so nice and so smooth that all those little bubbles that a roller makes, I just want to avoid. I'm really happy about this, that we've got to this stage now. This is exactly where I want it to be, with this first colour on, and it can dry completely overnight, ready for that glaze in the morning.
Great.
I'd love to say to you, it looks fab, but it doesn't, the honest truth.
You've got to start somewhere, and I think it's been a good start.
Well, we'll be quite satisfied with what we've done today. And there's always tomorrow.
You're going to be sleeping here tonight?
Yes.
On this very floor? You
No.
better get sweeping up fast. Have a comfortable night. I'd love to stay, but you know how things are. I'll see you in the morning.
Take care.
Night. Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's the beginning of day 2 and Graham has a serious floor crisis.
I'm afraid I've got something to show you two. Come and have a look.
Oh, my God.
The floor is not dry.
Oh dear.
We can't walk on it for another couple of hours. It's raining and I'm panicking.
Oh, well, don't worry. What we can do is we can do the other things, can't we?
I think this is what we're going to have to do. I think we're going to have to use the carport as HQ, do everything we can in there, and then move into the room as soon as the room's dry.
You quite like this colour, don't you?
It's dried nice, hasn't it? And I've
Surprised
warmed.
how it's dried.
Yeah. Well, actually, we're going to do something quite radical to it now. Sorry to disappoint you, but we've mixed up a glaze here. This is scumble glaze, which you can basically get anywhere, and you tint it with an oil-based product, and then just thin it down with a bit of white spirit, and then you put it on very, very thinly.
So we're not really concerned about getting nice even strokes,
No,
are
not
you?
at
You
all.
want a wishy-washy.
The most uneven strokes are the
It's
best,
better.
really. And just keep moving it.
I must say, Linda, it's not really my choice of colour, but I think maybe with the furnishings and the pictures.
Yeah, you could get used to it.
Yeah.
Strange question to ask, I know, but why are you spending so much time outdoors when the walls haven't been done yet inside?
It's a long story, Carol. Floor isn't dry. We can't go in there. So I'm sitting out here like a garden gnome, trying to sort of finish off things that normally would be last-minute things. It's all done in reverse today, I'm afraid.
How long before the floor dries?
We think another couple of hours, so we've only got about 2 hours in that room before we hand over keys to paint walls.
Can you do it?
Put up a mantelpiece. God knows what. I don't know. It's like Challenge Annika, isn't it? We'll find out. So I'm doing sort of...
Look at the bright side.
Exactly.
Look at the bright side. What are we doing here?
Well, here we are basically taking a rather nasty gardener and plastic thing from a garden centre, and I'm trying to give it a bronzing finish.
You spray painted it black
I
first.
spray painted it black, and now what I'm doing is I'm using some bronzing powder, which you can get in it's an artist shop thing rather than a DIY centre thing.
Right.
And you just mix it with a little petroleum wax on a brush, you know, and then just sort of stipple it on, and when it's dry, you can just buff it with a cloth, and you'll get quite a sort of subtle antique bronze effect.
I'm going to see how Rob's getting on. Rob, how are you doing? You singing? You're a happy man.
I think it's the fumes.
This is looking good. Do you like it?
It's growing on me.
I better help you for a bit because we need to get this finished so we can move on.
I thought while the paint's drying in the living room, Michelle, we could finish our decoupage screen. What we need to do is sort of give this a bit more of an aged finish. I've just put 2 tea bags here into a cup.
Right.
Because what we're going to do is we're going to use the colouring of the tea in the water to age the surface of the paper, and it'll make the paper
So
go...
when it dries, it looks like
It'll go yellow.
antique.
Yeah, it'll look old and yellow. It's nearly looking antique, but we're going to do one other little technique. This is using another
Coffee now?
Yeah, coffee. You know the way old paper often does have these dots in it sometimes?
Yeah.
It's quite easy to get that effect by sprinkling a few coffee granules onto the surface of the wet paper. And you'll find that if you wait a few minutes, the granules start to melt into the paper. And it'll give it all that spotty, old feel.
Next door, Andy's building a cupboard for the TV and hi-fi.
Slowly.
Yeah?
Very slowly.
It's looking good, though.
Yeah, this is really effective. This fretwork is brilliant.
I know.
It is such good stuff.
I know, it's wonderful, isn't it?
Just a little bit of care with it, but I mean, look, it totally transforms the door completely.
Okay,
You know,
brilliant.
from a plain door, so.
So you let me know because I need to get Rob painting this white so then we can finish it with the wax.